Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is No Man's Sky. We're continuing on with some things here. I'll probably throw in a clip here of a few other settlement events that we had since I last recorded. Alright, Alright, colonists. Yvette announces themselves with a flourish. They claim today is a special occasion and they wish to celebrate by gifting Hadal cores to the settlement. Alright, seize colonist Yvette's gifts for Hadal cores but unknown outcome, or exchange gifts for Hadal core, bit of settlement debt, and unknown outcome. And let's go with this one. Exchange gifts. The warehouse has been upgraded. Sweet. Blessed by the deep. And also, we're no longer in the red. We're actually getting rid of our debt, which is great. Our productivity is just slightly over our maintenance costs. Sentinel alert level, 80%, so we should begin attacking. Alright, decreases maintenance costs, improves citizen happiness, blessed by the... Alright. Blessed by the arrows. Alright, so we were getting a number of blessings and other things helping pick things up. And I've been working on improving the settlement. There we go. This one's now upgraded. That should make a big dent in our productivity issues. Alright. Let's see here. Superconducting fiber. I don't know if I have any of those. I forgot to check back at the base. And this one needed nitrogen, which I don't currently have. Unless I'm forgetting where to... I need to figure out where to get nitrogen. Superconducting fiber. So it looks like that's my biggest next thing I need to get on my list. Pure ferrite. We'll bring this up. It's a good one to just have going right now. Well, just so we have something moving while we continue our explorations and research. And it won't take super long. I really should also explore, like, power and gas surveys. That's something I really should look at. This was close. Let's go check this out. I don't know how these surveys work, and that's a big thing I need to learn. Because I think part of the, like eating nitrogen and other things is involved with actually using these surveys. This way? Is it that there? Where we're getting some weird cloud formation? Or is it something else? Is it down? Analyzing hotspot. Okay, so this is how this works. Hotspot discovered. Analysis complete. Is there anything I can do about that? Craft Raider, base upgrades, agriculture, industrial surveying. Here we go. Industrial units include the electromagnetic generator and the mineral and gas extractors. These advanced modules are capable of generating endless free power. Find the correct site relies on using the survey device. Learn new construction blueprints from the construction research station aboard the space anomaly. Ah, okay, so I need to go to the space anomaly to learn how to do this. Okay, but this should be worth it because it's looking more and more like I need to get more resources of various sorts, and I might as well get to that, you know? Just to, if anything, then to have them on. I also like that, like, the upgraded buildings show a symbol above them, so I have an idea of what buildings have been upgraded to what, at least to a small degree. Are you okay there, sir? You appear to be a little indisposed into the ground. Alright, how does this currently look like? Oh yeah, much better. Guessing we'll have a silent fight for with the Sentinels soon. But for the moment, I think I'm gonna go here. What I need to go is into base. Where's my ship? Okay, I wonder why it parks my ship over here. Like, why here? When I warp back to this place, this is where it puts my ship. But why? There is no clear indicator as to the reasoning. Oh well. Launch. Let's go up to the anomaly and see if we can figure out what we need here. Boom. Yep, going in. Touchdown. Okay. Apparently the community research milestone has been going well. Not really my focus right now, though. Okay, looks like in order to get this... No, not there. Alright, this area. Got it. This one? Okay, where is the thing I need? Is it this? Nutrient processor. Eater. Probably somewhere in here. Atmosphere harvester. Wait, I already have this research. Why couldn't I make that right now? Viable gas once activated. Automated trap. Projector. Weapon rack. Alternative landing pad. Antimatter reactor. Huh. Alright, so it looks like I already have what I need for that one. Surface of the water. Alright. Race initiator? I guess you could make your own race tracks. Alright, decorative modules. Lots of decoratives. Fossil displays. Makes sense. Agricultural modules. Anything here I really want still. Guessing I'll get these if I just keep going with the current quest lines. Cloaking unit? Within a powered base will reduce the visual prominence of all local electrical wiring. Huh. Oh, I guess that's so you don't see all the wires connecting things. Mineral extractor. Gas extractor. Maybe that's what I need. Determines the site with its rating upgrade for analysis of either gas extraction rates produces gases. Will vary from site to site. Connect to silos with pipelines to allow collection for more conventional sites. Alright, mineral extractor, we'll get that. And get that. Do I have... Do I have enough? I don't have enough for anything else. I haven't... That's kind of surprising I had enough for these two anyway. I haven't exactly been skiing salvage beta in a long while. But alright, that gives me a few handy items to be able to experiment with. While I'm up here, I should actually go talk to Helios real quick and get another freighter locator. I think it's been long enough for him to have another. Yes, yes, yes. Nope, guess not. Oh wait, data minerals, that's right, that's cool. Okay, cool, you can have that. Do you have more data on a thing for me? Nope, guess not. Must not have been long enough yet. My bad. Zooming away. Off. I'll just zip on down to my element again, since that was pretty close to what we already needed anyway. And it's a good spot for me to experiment. Alright, where was that drop comparatively to this? This is a good enough spot. Landing. Okay, back to this view. Oh, not that. 3, 3, 3. That was right over here, wasn't it? Wish it would show up a little more prominently on here, just so I could work it without having to deal with that. Ah, atmospheric harvester. Metal plating, harmonic seal. How many units for its valuable gases? Once activated, the harvester condenses and compresses substance from the air over time. Compressed gas is then stored safely until collected. Harmonic seal. Okay, I don't have ammonia on me though, but I can get that. Okay, but it won't let me build here. You know what? I'm not sure what's up with this. I'm not gonna worry about it. It was just more of a curiosity thing, but it's looking like it's gonna be more of a headache than I care for. So we are going to go and move on with other matters. Like, we've got this thing to deal with. Not that one, this one. Corvex cartographer. No, the doors inside didn't be glitchy, I see. Alright. This one. Yes, you. Here's your divergence cube, or whatever it was. The Corvax looks up, swiftly scans me, then reveals her palette of maps. Reveal divergence cube. Oh, it is real! But I beg, do not expose me further. Your claim is proved, traveler. I begin my request, explaining my search for knowledge. My need to know more about the Atlas, the Sentinels, and the history of this universe. But as I speak, something goes wrong with the lifeform. They do not speak, do not reply. As I peer closer, nanite clusters emerge through their face mask, spilling out into their outstretched hands. Okay. The lifeform grabs at me, and in the moment of contact, nanite clusters touch my hands. They invade me, tunneling inside my body, through my exosuit, through my mind, through my soul. Even as I stand in space, my mind travels across the cosmos. I see life as the Corvax see it, a vast tapestry of wonder, of memories shared between countless beings and times. I stand on the Corvax homeworld as Gek ships fill the skies. I see the moment the first Corvax were melted down for their rare minerals. But even in the depths of their subjugation, there was hope, a bargain, a prayer to a greater being. The Corvax viewed the Atlas as what they might become in time, an intelligence beyond comprehension, beyond judgment. The vision ends, and I convulse as the nanite clusters spill through my helmet. The Corvax watches me impassively. Ask about the Atlas bargain. I'm not going to demand an explanation, that seemed pretty straightforward to me. Look at the nanite clusters. Look at them, the stuff of Sentinels. Do you not see the truth of what we have said? Do you not see the proof of God? I look down at the nanite clusters, puzzled. They look nothing like the shells of Sentinel drones. They are just currency, traded between species to create technology and weapons. Aren't they? They shift and undulate, changing their shape at my every thought. They bubble and rise, sparking in and out of existence. I look at them, and it's the strangest thing. The nanite clusters look back. I'm sure of it. They watch me as I watch them. The nanite clusters are alive. There are 16 of them. They need me. They crave me. I have only one choice. Take them. I take the nanite clusters, and as I do, the Corvax reaches out to me once more. This time, there is no vision, no miracle, just a handful of words. Existence is beautiful if you let it be. Life is not a question. There does not need to be an answer. Cool. Progress. Sorry, getting paranoid that didn't record. Okay, it did. Alright. Paranoia sets in every once in a while on my recording device isn't behaving. Because it's so easy to accidentally have forgotten to click record or accidentally have had the sound off. Alright, now I go to speak to a Gek cartographer. Alright, first let me zoom off into space, because last time we did one of these things, we had to go into space, it was like, go talk to someone. Go talk at the anomaly. And I want to make sure there's a way that to deal with. What is that beeping about? Okay, stop with that beeping noise I was hearing. Oh, yep. Nada was at the anomaly. Yep, it's here. Good. We do. Why is that one weird? Anything cool out of it? Just silver. Okay, I was hoping to get something more interesting out of that one, since it had a strange look to that meteor. Or asteroid, I guess would be the more correct. But cool, let's go talk to Nada. Gek transgressions clear for all to see, but Gek only follow rules. All entities conform to their pattern. Gek cannot be blamed. It is their pattern. It is determined. Ask about the Gek. Polo Friend is unlike other Gek. Polo Friend turns their back on greed and war. But does Polo Friend make a choice? Do other Gek make a choice? Perhaps Polo Friend is not good, only anomalous. Nada cannot know, so Nada does not think on it. Polo Friend is Polo Friend, and this is sufficient. Do you learn about all our origins, traveler friend? Great mysteries, deep patterns, Gek, Korvax, Viking, Sentinel. All are rooted somewhere. Have you clues to your own beginnings? The strangest puzzle. Ask about other Gek. We are all a funny sort, traveler friend. Some are angry, some are greedy, some are dear friends. I will wait my whole life to see what I am. Right. Oh wait, I don't need to go back to a station to use the teleporter, I can just go to this one. That should let me jump off to a Gek cartographer's space easily enough. Still curious about... hold on. That... log. Why is this beeping at me? Anything here that I need to deal with? 2 more minutes. That went by fast. Alright. Does this need to be... Is that part of why we're getting a beep? Or is it something else that I'm just not detecting? Checking on you guys. Speak with Commander. Greetings. Position and estimate our applied route. Like, we'll take a further... Alright. Oh, I like they actually count us down as we go. All systems nominal. Inspect ships. Okay, so I can do that mid-run. That's cool. Alright. Nifty enough, but not what I need after all. Current system. Yep, that's for that. To get that done. What is my current loadout? I need to go. Oops, I forgot to go sell things yet. There should be a sell terminal around here somewhere. There we are. Exchange terminal. Sell. Oh, I got to keep the diversions cube? Didn't expect that. Alright, well, I'll hold on to that just in case it's important. This can go, though.
Units received.
Don't need those right now. I'm going to keep the lubricant because I do need that for some stuff. I don't remember how many Hadal cores I have back at base. I'll sell that.
Received.
Superconducting fiber. I feel like... Was that the thing I needed? For the base construction? Is that superconducting fiber or some other alloy? Or is it the polyfiber? Brain, can't remember. Okay, we'll step back to base and do our settlement, deal with this, and check if I need to confirm, and work from there. Okie doke, here we go. Drawing upgraded. Reopen. Next one requires ionized cobalt. That's actually easy enough. I have some of that. But that's not what I want to check against right now. Superconducting fiber. Huh. That's interesting. So that's normal. I thought that was just purely for trading purposes. But here it is, used for a settlement fee. Would have been nice if they had told me about that beforehand. Alright. In that case, I guess I'll hold on to it. Let's move this to my... my starship's too far away. Well, let's hold on to that for now, because apparently I need it for upgrading some of my structures. What do I need for the Overseer office again? Indium. Indium. I don't think I have indium. Alright, our best options then would be... wait. I should go to a station. One, I can see if I can even purchase them. Neutron microscope, organic piping, instability injector, descent balls. Ionized cobalt, I could get that here. Yeah, it's not that expensive, and it'll save me having to make a trip there and to go get some. Then if I talk to you, I can get some other stuff. Let's grab you. Alright, make sure my mission is active. Friends in maps, many charts, ask about Gek history. As the lifeform begins to speak, I hear a faint hum in a soft voice of Null, weaving the Gek's words into something I can process. Information like that does not come for free, friend. Make me a deal, perform work for my kin. Then we shall have something to speak about. Okay, what do I do now? Complete contract with the Gek, access the guide to learn more about the mission board. Oh. An actual reason to do these other than basic payout. Interesting. Want low-level pirates? Non-batteries. Storage augmentation. Repair a damaged item. Kinda curious about that one. Insufficient standing with the Explorer's Guild, you say? Wait. Is there a way to upgrade my standing? I guess I just versus Explorer standing. So I guess I just have to do some of this. Alright, kill 8 Sentinels for the mercenary standing. Interesting. Alright. Dangerous Trouble. Kill 15 creatures. Explorer mission. Explorers Guild. Okay, so I guess I have to be up to a certain level. Wish I knew what level I was at recently. Right off. And it looks like there might be reasons to get up higher levels, because the storage augmentation for my ship would be just a nice little addition to have. Well, since we gotta do this, let's... Wait, do I have to complete contract for the Gek? Alright, this will be a good example of which ones do I... Let's do this one for now, because I'm more interested. Explorer standing. I'm curious whether it'll count it towards the Gek missions as well, or if because it's through a Gek person. Client, Bureau of Black Holes, mission faction, objective kill 15 creatures. Trying to prevent the spread of a fungal infection in local creatures, populations seek the aid of a bold explorer willing to brave the jaws of each and every creature that comes their way. The client leaves the method of extermination solely to the discretion of the hunter. Sure, let's start this mission. The advisor, look for red dots or green operands. Alright. Locate creatures on a planet's surface. Does it matter which planet, or do I... Curious. Acoustic planet. Alright, let's just give this one a shot. Oh, incoming message from Apollo. I'm sorry for contacting you so late or early. I don't know the time of day on your world. That's the problem, isn't it? Apollo breaks off mid-sentence, their heart turning crimson. Ask if they are all right. It found me. Just like it found you. I can't feel my legs. It's strange. I'm still in here, don't you understand? It won't let me leave. It's seen me. Ask what they see. It showed me things. The Atlas showed me my soul, the numbers in there. Sometimes I think about my past, my future. Sometimes I do what everyone in the universe does, I know, but I can't help but want to be happy. Money, doing what they are told day after day, that's the answer, isn't it? Let's go with I don't know right now. Apollo stares at me as if seeing my face for the first time. Eventually they speak, their words passionate. Higher. At this point, Apollo says nothing else, but something, I don't know what. Something fills me with hope, both for my friend and for all life. Right. I feel like he just spoke an Atlas speech or something weird like that. Also, interesting to hear from him. I did actually expect to ever hear from him again. I figured he got lost in the void of the Matrix, but it sounds like he got used the teleporter and the Atlas ship, kind of like it did with Artemis, and with me technically, but for me it let me go for whatever reason. Alright, we'll just land here on funky looking planet. I just need to find critters. Deal with this. Let's get this done. Shall we?
Units received.
Alright. Alright, that did work. Well, let's get to it, I guess. Stopping some sort of fungal spread. Interesting concept for why did I have to do this.
Units received.
Alright. There's another. Alright, let's keep looking around for critters, I guess, because apparently I need to do a bit of work. More over this way. Alright, almost done with this. Starship of Merchant, what's his bucket? Olive. He says, had not expected to meet another person on this planet. The eyes of surroundings carefully. Make an offer on life forces. Let's just see what they have on. Okay, they're one of these black market types. Got it. Nothing I particularly care to get rid of right now, so moving on. Let's just grab this one now. I'll keep it. Who knows, might need it someday and I'm gonna regret it. Another. Alright. Culling done, I think. Yes? No? Maybe one more. There we go. Done. Okay, so culled the creatures that needed to be culled for whatever reason. Calling it good, moving back to the station to find out if I need to deal with anything else in the way of how these missions work.
Units received.
Not a bad planet. Got a few good things out of it too while I was here.
Units received.
Oh, apparently the Sentinels don't like that. We're just gonna leave then. Fine. Got here before they get a beat on me. Turn to the mission agent. Yes. Howdy. Alright, mission complete. And in mission... First Explorer's Guild assignment. Alright, maybe I need to go to my discoveries. No, not that. Log. Life forms, patterns. Alright, that did not make any progress on that mission, so I do have to do it for the Gek one specifically. So this is a Gek 1 plus 2 Gek standing, scan creatures. Testing a theory about gravity and evolution, they need large amounts of biological data against which to test their theories. All valid lifeform scans will be accepted. Start mission. Alright, scan unique creatures. For a specific planet, consult the galaxy map in space to locate the survey location. That's good to know. Let me just check and make sure it's not one I can already warp to. Nearby system. Okay, so it is one I have to travel. Got it. Alright, galaxy map. Missions. I don't know what that... What does that mean? Is that where my... What does that symbol mean, I wonder? Sea of Letfer region. Yeah, I don't know what that symbol is about. That one I recognize, though, as meaning this is the one I need to go to for my Mysterious Anatomy mission. Alright, so there we will go. Alright, space station's right there. Which planet do I need to land on? That one? Ooh, incoming message. Well, Sentinel forces, convergence, commune unknown, help entity. The transmission cuff by the message can be completed. The fragmented hologram flickered. Acknowledge community was a citizen of a planet. Okay, so another settlement wants my help. I've heard them, though I receive only the harsh alarms of the Sentinels in reply. Well, let's go hit that. Might as well. Alright, where's this one? Where's the one that needs help? Tritium-rich asteroid. Why is that? I wonder why that one got lit up that way. That's odd. Okay, so where's the settlement I need to go to? Because I said it would be in this region. Oh wait, does it mean my settlement is under attack? Oh. Because it was like, okay, so yeah, what it means is that my settlement's under attack. Alright, well, quick delay in our run of things. I need to get in there, go deal with that. Figured the Sentinels would be coming soon, given their percentages. It was up to 80%. Time to get going. I'll deal with that and then worry about my missions. I don't think he'll abandon the mission just because I go and do this. Hopefully not anyway, that would be annoying if it did. Alright. I want that up, put that up. Storage. Good. Get that done while we're here. And go to here. Alright. What's up, guys? Ooh, corrupted Sentinel. It's weird. Even weirder than I expected. Off the corrupted Sentinels.
Warning.
Yep.
Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, that was apparently one that was not part of this. Alright, well. Here we are. Was it really it? Was it just those two? Was why you needed to fight there? To fix this? Nope. For hunt and destroy Sentinel forces. Okay, so I do actually have to fight Sentinels. Got it. Where are you? Sentinel forces 4 remaining.
Radiation protection falling.
That's fine. In fact, let's just pop that.
Technology recharged.
Oh, no. Don't wreck my settlement. I put a lot of work into building this place. Die, would you? Please, thank you. Alright, Sentinel forces eliminated, suppression forces retreating. Good. Ooh, undamaged drone shell. Destruction in combat while the exterior is physically intact, the internals have been severely burned. Given the right tools and several exact components, it may be possible to repair it. Alright. Yes. Could be an anomalous broadcast. My administration terminal. Ooh, this is going in directions I did not anticipate. Receive anomalous broadcast. This terminal is fascinating. It's recorded all sorts of data about you and these settlers. I can see they've been well. That is not the point. I have shut down your little major domo for now. Robots cannot be trusted, not with what I have to tell you. Unable to advise. Some major domo disabled. Demand answers from Testis. Alright, I'll listen for now. And with their eyes open, could see a sentinel spike of that magnitude, even if they weren't spying on you. What happened? Did they leave any interesting tidbits behind? See what you can find. Then come to the anomaly. I have to know more. Signal your agreement. Alright. Meet with iteration Testis on the anomaly, I guess. Alright. So that was a different setup than I anticipated. Yep, Sentinel alert levels back down to 0. Great. We have 15 out of 39 people. Alright. Now then, where was I? I do want to do that one, but I still need to get this mission done. And this one, I'm worried it'll act up if I don't get it done sooner than later. Because I've had some issues with missions in the past where it's like, oh, you did something in a way that... Alright, now you obviously have abandoned the mission because you went to this place instead of this one. You left mission boundaries, I guess. So I wasn't 100% sure if that would work or not. But it seems to be that we're just going to go get this mission done and don't worry about swinging by the anomaly. Which I'm guessing will give us the option to proceed in a way that we might be able to get a Sentinel pet. Could be wrong. Might be something else. Bountiful planet. Something survey location. Oh, yeah. Vile root detected. Okay. I think that means the weird giant worms. Interesting. Well, I'm kind of relieved that was my own settlement asking for help and not a new one. I just don't want, because I don't really want another settlement right now. So yeah, I will take having just the one ring for the time being. Survey location down here. Landing. Alright, let's see what we've got to deal with. Alright, guessing the critters I'm going to need are in the... Oh, never mind, there's some.
Units received. Units received.
Alright, almost certainly most of them are going to be in the water. Got it. What a weirdly flat place. I should recharge my life support.
Technology recharged. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Right, that's a lot of critters in this area. Got it. Does that complete my quest, though? That's the big... Return to the mission agent. Yes. Okay, good. Mission accomplished. And then some. Raw steak, meaty chunks. Apparently those are two separate items. Got it. Alright, that'll clear out some inventory space. Need to refuel my starship's long landing.
Technology recharged.
There we go. So focus on getting back to the mission agent first, get this done. Then I will worry about the Testis situation, because Testis is sounding very much like a side quest for more cosmetic purposes, while this is the main storyline. And I'm trying to focus a little bit, even though I'm really bad at it, because this game has so many things that are like, ooh, shiny over here. Really good, bad, kinda either way for easily distracted people, such as myself, who like to poke in all the corners. Here we go. Hold on, you're not the one I need to be speaking to. I guess I have to go back to a different system for this? No? Yes? Am I missing something? Return to the mission agent. Yeah, okay, it's not that mission agent though. I have to go back to a different one. Where was it? these Gek ones. Guessing this one. Alright, there we go. Mission complete. And in mission, done. Complete contracts for the Gek. Alright, so yeah, that one did count. I need to complete one more. Raid a planetary depot, that's actually super easy. And I get salvage data, which I could use more of. Alright. The client wants the depot in the system to be demolished. The depot belongs to a rival trader. Their presence in the system creates complications for the client's enterprise. The client warns that they will not be held liable for any counterattacks by Sentinels or other life forms. Yeah. Classic Gek stuff. Got it.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Got it. Should I be concerned about whatever this is going on here? Alright, that was weird. Threw me off. Alright, approximate location stuff again. Alright, let me look around. Depot shouldn't be that hard to spot. I guess I will land. I'll harvest these mushrooms while I'm here. There we go. Good spot for a harvest of these.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah. Repair.
Technology recharged.
Okay. Scanning. That way. Alright, I'll just run it. It won't take too long. Yeah, didn't take too long. If there's anything else I want from this place while I'm here. That is a funky looking... wrong button. That is a funky looking... tree?
Units received. Units received.
Wandering spore cloud. Great, I guess I should watch out for that. Yep, this way. Here we go. Okay. Should be around here. Probably over this next ridge. Better not be like up there or something. Nah, that doesn't line up right. No, this should be the right way. There it is. Okay. room in my inventory. Well, the Sentinels are apparently not very right now in this area, so we'll call that good. Mission complete. And we got ourselves a nice little paycheck out of that anyway, just from some interesting components. I'm gonna save that. Granting, yeah, okay, definitely gonna save some of these things. These are looking very much like things that I'm going to want for other items. There's a lot of packages here in general. Alright, let's save and this area. That's this. Ship, get over here. Let's get out of here. Or anyone else asking questions. Away we go. Alright, it is right there. What did it say? The shell of a Sentinel drone, all that remains after its destruction in combat, while the exterior is physically intact. Its internals have... While its exterior is physically intact, its internals have been severely burned. Yeah. And here's your mission. Thank you very much. Best friend. Yay. Yep, there we go. Done with that. That all processed. Ah, you have been making me rich, friend. I know you're kind, the fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength is trade, incentives, information. If you've enough units, others will change the world for you without even realizing. Ask about Gek history. History? Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. Ask about the first spawn. Ask about the first spawn, the Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek. Ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well, all is at peace. Ask if the Gek feel guilt. Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. Gek seek no harm, no malice. The Gek change. Ask why. Must you know? Why do you care, friend? The Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species' past. Is it shame I see in their eyes, or something else? Ask about 16. Don't you understand? Don't you see it? It never ended. The Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak, a sickly, sweet pheromone emerging into the air. Breathe. The Gek did not change. Something invaded our souls. I blink and I am on Balaran itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first Spawn Empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Duskham stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits, nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. Ooh, okay. It is then that I finally understand the fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas. Their release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. I mean, they did have it coming to them. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us, traveler, that our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves. That is nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. As I leave, I think through what I have learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation. No grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for Artemis' soul. It was a false reality, full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? Alright, let's for this to process. Speak to Null about the secret to the past. Turn to space to locate a hollow terminus. First, boom. Whee! I'm surprised we didn't have a trip to the anomaly to talk with Nada again about some of that. Oh well, we'll do the hollow terminus next, I think. Since this is still tied into all of this. I love how the mission here is 1616. 16 divided by 16, 16 back to 16. Depends how you look at it. Alright, approximate location again. Let's find this. This may not be a good plan to try to find it via visual spotting. It's a bit hilly, and some of these plants are a bit wonky looking already, all enough to make it harder to see something stick out. Anything over there? You're gonna make me land to have to look around the hard way, aren't you? Alright. Probably this way. Come on. I'll find a place I can actually land here. Landing area not clear. You have noticed that this place is a mess. This isn't clear either? Really? There we go. Finally. Ah, it's way over there. Alright, first. Alright, this is stuff I've scanned before. Alright, well, we're just gonna turn around and go straight back, because I don't feel like walking 1,000 just to do this. Right about there, and I guess it's right over this lip. Where are you? You can land here. Come on. Land. There's some good stuff to harvest here. Nothing else.
Technology recharged.
Alright. Solar vine. Grab that all here. Ow. All the way over there then. Wait, even further? Okay, something is... Okay, here's what I need to do. I need to go, like... That didn't help. Why is this having trouble deploying a beacon? This planet has issues. Okay, that is marking that direction. That'll help me turn my ship around, I guess. Hopefully. Huh, ship's already facing that direction now. Why is this being so difficult to find? Alright, well, I guess we have to do this the hard way. Closer.
Weather warning, incoming storm.
Oh, there it is. It's blended in with the bunch of the other stuff there. That was annoying. Ooh, phosphorus. I should grab that one here. Haven't had a good source of that in a while. And may as well save myself a trip in the future, possibly. Alright, storm's coming, which means I gotta be careful. What is that? Oh, it's water. Okay. So this planet has... Alright. Dug down into the water. of the planet. Got it. Okay. Remove that. Alright. Go that way. Gotta be ready to repair my shielding. I love how the wheat and other plants can just survive these conditions. Not a problem.
Units received. Thermal protection falling.
Fire.
Technology recharged.
There we go. Well, nice thing of the storm, I can fly really well. Hi there. Off the transmitter to Sentinel. Well then, tell me what you saw, tell me what you learned. Accuse Null of knowing already, tell Null what you discovered. I tell Null all that I have learned of the Vikings' crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. That's what Null knows. I was born to travel, to see these worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet, the skies. They were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many. So yeah, Null is definitely the first traveler. So I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I am sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler, just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. Listen. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. Ask how they know. I have been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know, had you seen the things that I had seen. All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Viking, Gek, Korvax, Viking. Traders, warriors, scientists, all their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming, the only way it knows how. That's what happens now. And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it. After...
Weather update. Storm clearing.
I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are. But you, whether because of some soul, because of some stimulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the holoterminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo signal emerges. Oh, so you're alive still. Cool. And actually able to communicate like this. Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Oh, good for you. Where are you? I am standing by a holoterminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Share coordinates. I bet you're in a different one. I share my coordinates and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. We're all standing at the same terminal. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same Apollo terminals. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. So he's just in a different iteration of the universe than I am. Got it. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? Say you do not know. Well, I'm pretty sure I do, but it didn't give me an option to really say it that way. As we speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. Tune back to Apollo. I tried to tune back to Apollo, find the static insistence of the intruding signal. The hollow terminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their own world. Agree to meet. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Sick. Distress beacon. Find the source of the signal. Got it. So I need to go back to my ship. What I'm hearing. Create a target sweep. Find the signal. That way? Alright. I'm still going back to my ship. That's a ways off. And I'm pretty sure I need to get out of this hole in the ground to really get to it anyway. This would be a lot easier to do with my ship. Alright, so from here I go up and to the right. Not too far. Make it work. Alright, and I need to go inform Nada. I think I should deal with this a little bit more first. There we go. This should give me a good idea. Target sweep, what? Oh, that's why it's being weird. Okay, this. Not even further. And isn't that back the way I came? Ah, why is this thing so weird?
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, let me grab this while I'm here. Since I'm right here, this is some good stuff. Alright, well, if it wants to be all weird about it, maybe I will jump up into space, talk to Nada, and test this or whatever, and work from there. Since I'm already on the planet, I really do want to get this done right. Week for estimate. Right, we're just gonna do flip. Oh, hold on. This is a structure right below me. Why did I just fly over it? Looked weird. Nope. Something else. Oh, I think that's exploding. It's in firing. Alright, we're sort of on the right track so far. A little bit further.
Warning. Threat detected.
I'm not dealing with that. They can deal with their own problems. I am busy. Do not get closer.
Technology recharged.
Wrong button. To the left, huh? This back into the area I came out of? Maybe not. Can't see anything in this stupid storm. Once again, we're even further again. Okay, now this is making sense. Where's Go Walkie? I guess I have no choice. Because every time I take off, it's like, no, it's worse now. Stress signal echo.
Falling.
Wait. Yeah, approximately. Wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. No, okay, we are going to do this. That's actually going to pop up something on my map and see if that's workable. But okay, distress signal echo. But I guess it is closer than I thought. But no, we'll just go and this is closer. Walk it. We're good. Man. Come on. Not that hard. Alright, much closer. We'll work with this. Whatever reason this thing wants to be weird, we'll make it work. Take that, thank you.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
That way now.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright. Let's get that replaced.
Recharged.
At least I can see again. What is that? Oh, harvest. Fireberry. Okay. Down there. Ah, there we go. Finally. Oh, I accidentally ran out. Jetpack. Alright, we're gonna find a wreckage. That's great. So I'm betting we each find a wrecked version of each other or ourselves. It would seem like the classic thing to do in this sort of circumstance. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I have ever encountered. There is no sign of Apollo. Playback log. I have given so much to you Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be a different you soon. Maybe this time. The sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Try to access data. The audio clicks. Time passes. And then I see it now. With every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Alright. Energy surge detected. Portal ley line located. Portal ley line echo detected. Seek the Atlas. Alright. Before we do that, let's take a look at this stuff. Boom, I have that. This is a... counts as a building right now, I guess. Because of its being damaged. Well, I need to... yeah, I need to transfer some items. Go to there. That can go there. That can go there. Go there. That can go there. Care about that. That can go there. That can go there. Alright. Next, I'll transfer that over here. There. Okay, jump in here real quick. There. Swap ship. Claim, add to collection. Abandoned starship. I mean, got some good value for a Class B.
Weather warning, incoming storm.
But, yeah. Might as well claim in. I should really sell some of these ships.
Shield down.
Need one more pure ferry. Just one. Okay. First, that recharge.
Recharged.
Alright. And one back again. Boom. Need one more pure ferry.
Recharged.
And that gave me 2, but you know what? Don't care. Fast. So, there's that, and a dehydrogen jelly, which I need dehydrogen for. Add something to my ship here. Go. This is repaired.
Component repaired. Shield down technology. Repaired.
Hermetic seal and metal plate.
Component repaired.
And there we go. That's done. Good. That's all I need to fix on here right now. You believe? And we go. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe I should go to the... Before I head over to the ley line, let's... Oh, wrong button. Let's hit... Let's go talk to Nada. Away! Missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Nada chooses their own reality, makes this safe. Our friends are safe. But every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern. Following missing entity's pattern, follow Nada's pattern, so it goes. Ask about the Atlas. Atlas falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else, but Atlas cannot choose how we see its pattern. Nada could know more, but Nada chooses not to know more. Missing entity believes they know all. Perhaps they do. Perhaps the reason it thinks the other one thinks it knows so much is why the Atlas said, okay, well, we'll do someone else now. I've always wanted to know more, to discover his joy, but now I wonder, perhaps some things I should not discover. Nada may be right. Ask about anomalies. We are all anomalies here. We should not exist, and yet we do. Joy? But something is different. Were we always this many? No, I cannot remember. Is more anomalies good? More friends good? More to discover good? More thinking good? It seems so. But still, I wonder. Alright. That part's done. Log. Alright. Activate a portal, anomalous broadcast. Yep. We got that. How's this going? Do citizen requests. I do need to go back to my base then. But let's first take care of this since we're up here. This way? Live up there? How do I get to that? Alright. It's up here. To the left? I think? Ah. Didn't realize you were here. Tethys scans the room, their narrow eyes darting rapidly back and forth. After a slight hesitation, they erupt in a flurry of excitement. Deceit, imposters, betrayal, suspicion. They have eyes everywhere, traveler. Eyes everywhere. But I am not without my own methods. My network sees much of its own. But first, tell me, in your own words, exactly what happened at your settlement. Describe the new Sentinels. They have never shown mercy to those who tried to build on planets. It is a constant. But this is new, unexpected. We must learn more. Reveal the recovered drone shell. Tethys holds the drone in their hands, gently turning it over and over, with a softness I had not anticipated. Forgive me, traveler, they have chased me for so long, but I have never seen one so close. Perhaps this one is our key. I could restore it to remap its mind, our own link to their infernal hive. Yes, it would only take a few new components. I shall begin at once. So what can you source from the... See what you can source from the others. Alright. Face of metal, speak with other traveler iterations? Meet with iteration Tethys. They request a meeting at the space anomaly. I just did that, didn't I? Tethys requires additional components to rewire the salvage drone components gathered. Speak to other traveler iterations inhabiting the anomaly. Okay. Do we find you well, Portal Added? Explain Tethys' plan. Tethys drones are not the malicious force some imagine them to be. Portal Adept, I believe the Sentinels to be a vital, life-preserving function of the cosmos. I am heartened that Tethys begins to see sense. I will gift you this phylactery. It holds the whisper of the ether that flows within the portals. Tethys will understand how to make use of it. A vial of the portal's blue amber, given to you by Iteration Mercury. The ether of the Atlas itself. This is primeval liquid from which it weaves the multiverse. A valuable and exotic component, this would be of great use to Iteration Tethys in repairing the shattered form. Great. Alright, which other ones check? How about you? Normal. Nope, nothing new there. Okay. Reveal Tethys' plan. The Tethys is doing what to a Sentinel drone? My friend, this is Bandits. Robots are not our friends. Explain the drone may be rescued. My eyes long for beauty, traveler, but these Sentinels are unthinking parasites, tearing down anything that elevate us. But you are, I suppose, building something new, taking that cursed shell and constructing something better. I will help you, but please, keep safe. Take my nanite filament. Your drone may remember me when it awakes. Alright, nanite filament. A thin, shimmering thread, once owned by Iteration Gemini, this impossible fiber once a treasured keepsake. Things on the wavelength of the space anomaly. A valuable and exotic component. This would be of great use to Iteration Tethys. Right? And what about you, Hesperus? Reveal Tethys' plan? Ooh, Kindred, be careful. Even with the best of intentions, we can make such mistakes. The blood of Sentinels, it brings only lies. Does Polo know what you are doing? It would be both considerate and wise to let him know. Okay, I'll go talk to Polo. You might even have something I can work with. Polo. You are building something, friend. Yes, I recognize it in you. Explain about the drone. You are brave, traveler friend. You always have been brave. You may tame your little robot, you may not. But it will always be made of glass. It cannot exist in our home. Take these beads. Yes, it will help to bind them to you. You will be a good robot master. Beads of glass. Ooh. A handful of glassy orbs once owned by Specialist Polo. Their pearlescent surface does not reflect the world around them, offering instead a mirror to different reality. A valuable and exotic component. This would be of great use to Iteration Tethys. Alright. We got all the pieces. At least that was a quick run and not a here, jump halfway across the galaxy 6 times to get them type of run. Alright, here you go, Tethys. Tethys is deep in thought. They fixed me with an inquiring stare. And over components. This handful of junk is what they gave you? No help at all. Ah, well, I can make it work. Tethys takes the damaged Sentinel shell and my components. With them, the strange metallic being is reconstructed. Just let me... Here. Nearly... Ha! It's alive, or I'm fairly confident it would be if it weren't for Polo's suppression fields. Its system readout just keeps repeating the word glass. You'll have to take it away from here for a field test. Traveler, take care of it, won't you? Rare item found. Sentinel flare off. a specialist device created by Iteration Testis. Its primary function is to hail your reconstructed Sentinel drone. Select the device and use Activate Flare to signal the drone. While this flare is active in your exosuit inventory, the drone will stay by your side while planning. Return to your settlement to field test the reconstructed drone. Okay, we can do this. I need to go back there anyway. So, back to here. Let's take a look at this first. View citizen request. Alright. Citizens request a parade in honor of the coming of the winds, though such an event would not be without cost. Polling indicates an 88% approval rate, so deny the request for -1% citizen happiness or 60% citizen happiness, and settlement debt increases. Settlement debt is temporary, citizen happiness lasts a lot longer. Or so it seems in this game setup, and will pay off longer. Own arrival at the settlement. Great. Alright, before I do that, let me make sure I don't have anything else here I need to do. Some status running smoothly. Okay, I don't have any buildings being worked on just right at the moment. I should just real quick. It'd take me long to find one I can just start working on. Ferrite. Do I have that much pure ferrite? Magnetized ferrite. I can fix this real quick. Let's see. Boom. Oh, I'm away from the ship. It's on my ship. Or did I leave it behind? I bet I left it behind somewhere. Oh well, at least it's cheap. We'll do this.
Technology recharge.
Right, magnetized ferrite. Done, and done. And we'll take it with us this time. Alright, but now, I can just have them work on this while off doing other things, and that way my settlement is at least working on something instead of just sitting. Alright, now let's go to our trace of metal. Do this. Activate flare. Reconstructed drone. Here's functional. Inspect the drone with E to conduct further tests. Okay. Fault detected. Reverting. Poor cognitive functions available. Higher processing disabled. Fix of the glass. Input required. Select restart routine. Flush catch. Let's do purge memory. I don't really want to do those. Defragment file system. File system access denied. Local update signal required. Acquired. Sentinel pillar node detected. Coordinates locked. Awaiting network proximity. Download coordinates.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Alright, so we're going to a location of one of those. Easy enough. Search to mark location on to learn more about the reconstructed drone. Yeah. The sentry. Bleep. I love that. Alright, we will just zoom on over there and deal with this. Right quick. this is one I've been to before now. Upwards a little bit. There's my target. Nope, doesn't look like it's one we visited before. Up we go. Alright. Sentry has guided you to a Sentinel pillar, investigate the terminal to learn more about the reconstructed drone. Yeah, let me just touch this real quick. Oh, I have been here before. Okay, so this... Wait, down some spray. Did I just spraying while those in the past? Yeah, well, let's deal with this first. Pillar control nodes, operational boundary nodes, archive secure. Pillar terminus status, block nodes destroyed. Cycle weapon mode with speed. Oh, I see. So that's there because of, it got reconstructed for the quest. I see. Destroyed. Defeat the Sentinel's Guardian. Yeah, easy enough. Boom. Sentries guide you to a Sentinel pillar. Destroy terminal vulnerable. Yeah. Do it. Warning, boundary node exposed. My exosuit begins integrating directly with the terminal, its AI flooding with data. I see flashes of schematics, class structures, language files. Permit the integration to continue. My exosuit completes its valuable work, though I am unsure what exactly it was attempting to do. Words flash before on the Hive's terminal, suddenly legible. Archive status, open access. Download hard frame blueprints, confirmed. The terminal transfers data to my exosuit, a set of Sentinel hard frame schematics. I feel a great sense of relief. Hard frame right arm. A collection of salvaged components from a Sentinel hard frame, reconditioned to fit the Minotaur heavy exosuit hybrid. Interesting. This limb override also functions as its own dedicated combat system. It deploys high-velocity stun projectiles and serves as an excellent support weapon for the Minotaur's primary cannon. Okay, so I get a Sentinel version of a weapon for all my exosuits. Got it. Minotaur blueprint data received. Okay, so a mech suit. Sick. Suddenly I hear an alarm begin to sound. New words swim forth upon the screen. Local anomaly detected category. Drone imposter. Attempt network reconstruction. Initiate remote memory purge. Restoration packet. Broadcast. Await remote response. The terminal attempts to broadcast data to the sentry, but something is wrong. I hear the voice in my exosuit, but none of the words make sense. The terminal screams noiselessly. The screen flashes to black. Alright, the exosuit intercepted a data signal from the Sentinel pillar. Inspect the reconstructed drone. Check for damage. Alright. Come here, little buddy. Let's take a look at you. Remote memory flash complete. Program deploy the sentry. Localization established. Initializing traveler ideolect. Greetings. Hello. Hi. Give a friendly greeting. The Sentinel is delighted. It has never said hello before. You wear a mechanical suit. Living clothes with a voice, yes? Must upgrade. Hard frame. Suit. Synonym. Minotaur, yes? Now you wear them. Go. Good. Goodbye. Install the Sentinel hard frame right off. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work. Themes? Sentinel hard frame right arm schematic obtained from Sentinel Pillar installs full in Sentinel technology in your Minotaur exocraft. Deploy Minotaur Geobay. What do I even need for that? Metal plating, iron, battery, gold. Alright, so if I... That's actually not that bad. Huh. Where's my ship go? Alright, that's a bunch of nanites I can work with. Where did I park my ship? Not that far off. This way. There it is. On that. Save progress in... Wait, sector discovery... Eh. Okay, so yeah, I have to go and make a new item, it seems, and create a Minotaur suit, and then the special item for it, in order to make this. Easy enough, really. I can kind of see how that would be good for us. The question is, do I want to build it back at my main base, or do I want to try to build this? Because I have, I think, everything I need here. I just don't know if it'll actually let me build it here without establishing a base first. Cannot build missing components. Oh, that's right. I have to all the components first. Metal plating. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we can... Yeah, alright. I'll build it near my settlement. Sure, why not? Minotaur exocraft. Funky. Well, first off, let me move some of this around to the charged locations. Control unit, yep. Alright, and we need to make this ionized cobalt pugnium hydraulic wiring. Pretty sure I have some hydraulic wiring being around at my home base. So I'll just flip over to there, grab that, and come back. I've been going way longer than I meant to. Oops. Every time with this game, it's so easy to just go, ooh, ba shiny, ba shiny, ba shiny, and keep going, and that's a good thing. This game is addicting in a lot of ways. It's a fun game to play. It's just also very involved. Okay, which one of you... Hydraulic wiring? Okay, just need one. Here. Probably should have dropped some stuff off while I was here. Oh well. I need to expand my base at some point too, because I've been running out of storage room. Alright. And exosuit. Build it. Boom. Hard right arm, frame right arm, slim override. Also functions as its own dedicated combat system. Oh, that's funky, yeah, it actually just changes the piece. Alright. Now what? The reconstructor drone deploys this entry routine. It's an empty communication inspector drone. Alright, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come here. Yes, Minotaur, yes. Good, affirmed, good. Oh, bad, bad negative. The hive has disrupted your settlement. The settlers are fragmented. See them? Come with you. Well, good thing I happen to be here. Mm-hmm. Urgent citizen meeting requested. Status practice. Concerned settlers have requested items at your office. Okay. Questions about Sentry. The citizens have grown curious. They note the sudden and dramatic appearances of Sentinel's hard frames, and that the Overseer appears to be accompanied by a rogue drone. Not going to demand obedience, but I'll reassure the citizens. The citizens are pleased by your words. They have lived in fear of the Sentinels their entire lives and now hope for peace. They wish to assist you in your search for answers and have prepared an expedition. Ooh, that send to an abandoned building or send to a monolith? Hmm. Let's send them to an abandoned building. They're probably more likely to get more out of that than from a monolith. And also far more likely to not die that way, I feel. Could be wrong. Broadcast detected. Weak vocalization signal. Okay. Vocalization bad. Help me. You go there. There. Place. Accept coordinate data. The drone transmits a number of numbers to Max. They appear to be valid coordinates. Target outside local system. Oh, good. Before we do that, let me jump in here and see how this baby happens. Stun cannon. Okay, so I have a pew-pew. Not super fast. Can't really switch to anything right now, but alright. It's something. Oh, this thing is so slow, though. We're not dealing with that. I can help it. Alright. Leyline source nearby. Yeah. Leyline. Okay, hold on. Trace of metal. Investigate the sentry's coordinates. Is that this one? Sultan Sea Outpost. Seems to be involved. Let's just warp there and take it. Oh, I really should call it a night, though. This episode has gone a lot longer than I anticipated, but we just keep finding so many cool things, and the storyline is actually progressing with things, which is also nice. Okay, we are here. My target is over there. My ship is right here. Help me, help you. RV class. Okay, yep, okay. Launching. Take off. And dive. Approximate location, you say? Okay. Wonder what we're finding over here then. Well, that's a good indicator that that might be where I'm going. Abandoned building of my own, huh? Sentry coordinates led to a manufacturing facility. Reinforced doors can be destroyed. Okay, great. Alright, well, let's pop the door, I guess. too hard to do without being caught by sentinels. Time to zip away here. That's a good number of sentinels, actually, but I think I can lose them. And then get back to the exploration without too much hassle. Just a little longer. And we're good. Okay, now to go check it out. I just didn't feel like fighting all of them. Let's take a look inside. Facility status: intrusion detected, production paused, awaiting restart authorization. The factory's terminal looks like just like any other, another anonymous facility, another meaningless screen of data. But the numbers that scroll past call out to me. I find my hand upon the panel. A needle extends from the glove of my suit. I did not know I had a needle in my suit. I did not move my arm. Let's give it. I surrender to my exosuit. I am a statue, a powerless witness to whatever is attempting. Wave after wave of numbers fill the terminal screen, patterns swirling as my exosuit communes with the data. At last it halts upon a prompt. I understand. Glass archive reached. Boundary status open. Download hard frame blueprints. Confirmed. The factory is a portal, an anonymous note, no more. Through this window, my exosuit retrieves another set of Sentinel hardframe schematics from whichever world of data lies beneath. There was no need to feel afraid. Ooh, new legs. Alright, a collection of salvaged components, pub name and hardframe engine. Wow, happen to have that already on me, so that works great. This new installation will significantly improve the Minotaur's engine and mobility system. Great. Network status: additional entry registered. Delay lapse. The Sentry deactivated unit. Neural upgrade node available. Proceed. Transmit upgrade packet. Neural upgrade packet. Broadcast. Awaiting remote response. Insert your. Alright. The drone. Where are you, drone?
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
There you are. Test results. Network purge complete. Restoring basal cognitive layer. Ooh, it has colors now. Feeling better. Feel fresh. Greetings, Telemon. Ask who Telemon is. Perhaps I have made an error. Yes? Error. Apologies, traveler. Please accept my fault. To establish better bond, install hardframe blueprint to own Minotaur. You compute more. Alright, go back to install the hardframe schematic. Piece of cake. Alright. Where's my base? I can teleport out of here. Alright, so this is not quite how I expected this quest line to go. I didn't expect it would be so involved in the Minotaur suit, for one, and two, like, we're actually getting lore on the Sentinels. And some weird stuff involving them, and I don't know, it's just kind of cool. I'm actually liking this. A lot better than I liked that one than the one with the jumping around from underwater base to underwater base. Mostly because this one seems to actually have a direction and purpose to it a lot more. The underwater base was just move to a base to get a new fragment of the story, move to a base to get a new fragment of the story. This one, we're actually building something while we work on and give it. So it has some more purpose to it than just, here's a few bits of this and that. Well, I don't know. I guess it is very similar in a lot of ways because we got the Nautilus out of it. But even then, like, I didn't get very much out of that one, I feel. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I might just be crazy. Let's... Minotaur... Nope, wrong thing. Jump in here. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. Legs... Oh wait, where's my pugnium? I know I have pugnium. Starship? Ah, it's on my starship. Let's go over to my starship. Okay, we have a jump. Rocket boost jump that is actually much faster than the walking. Okay. We can work with this.
Technology installed.
There we go. Hard frame legs installed. Fancy. Distant Sentinel hunt team has returned. Address the blight. Right, let's address that. Debrief Sentinel expedition. The citizens who went seeking answers about the Sentinels have returned from their expedition. They report they found a Sentinel hard-frame blueprint, but the atmosphere is subdued. Thank the explorers, question the explorers. The atmosphere is subdued. Yeah, let's question them. The citizens are reluctant to speak further. There are mutterings about the water, swirling rumors that are difficult to understand. They do not seem quite themselves. Add the feature creeping, spreading glass to the or quarantined explorers. Quarantine. Let's quarantine the explorers. I think I saw something similar to this happen on a the abandoned derelict freighters we found, and it sounded bad. So let's quarantine. All right, hard frame left arm. Cool. Chromatic, cadmium, hydraulic wiring, more of that. Alright. Let's check our quarantined explorers here. Cognitohazard Containment Facility. Quarantined explorers. Wait, does that mean I get a new building? I love how it's a cognitohazard, because that means like a thought hazard type thing, right? But also I love that because that makes me think of SCP. Because cognito hazards were a huge thing for SCP, so yeah. I love it. We're good. Let's do that. Class home, dwelling, habitation, luxury, home, pond, omni-processing, home, overseer, agri module, technopod, Omnia process plant. Okay, I don't see anything for this otherwise, unfortunately. Wait, what? Another construction. Oh, that's right, yeah, I'll do it. How's that going, by the way? Progress. Alright, it's done. Cool, let's do that. Upgrade. New proposal coming. Great. Technopod, what is that required next? Ionized cobalt? I could do that. And what's another one I wanted to do? Agri module, overseer's office. Okay, I guess it wasn't technical. Yeah. Let's go work on that next, I guess. Since I've got the ionized cobalt. Cool. All the upgrades. Our place is looking a little shinier. This seems as well. I need to give this one some love, though. It looks really worn out. A couple of these I still need to give some love to. But some of these other ones are looking much fancier than they did before. is probably good. Anyway, and what's my mission with this? Probably to install the arm. Yep, install that one. Which would require what exactly again? Chromatic. Hugnium hydraulic wiring.
Technology installed.
Hugnium chromatic wiring. Starship. I have the chromatic and the hugnium in my starship, but I need to go to my main base to get the hydraulic wiring. Oh wait, can I just make hydraulic wiring? That's a good question. I've already got some back in my base. I'll just grab one there. It'll save me having to go. I'd have to go back to my base to get half the components to craft one myself anyway. So let's do this. Alright. I'll just take those with me. Since it seems like I'm gonna need them more. I might need more of them late in the future anyway. Wait. Before I leave. Get that on me. That can go into storage. Get that on me for the moment. This can go into storage. Go into storage and clear it out. Don't want to chuck it. Nice cobalt. Starship. Storage. Need hugnium. That. Alright. There. Okay. Back to here. I think we're making good progress on this in everything, like decent time frame and everything for the amount of work we're actually getting done and the improvements we're seeing made. I mean, look at my settlement right now. It is. I mean, maintenance cost has gone up, so we're now back in the red. But that is something I can work on over time, and yeah. Probably because we had the Cognito Hazard Containment Facility, I don't know. Something, I don't know quite all what affects what, but so productivity is a little lower at the moment. I can fix that eventually. I'm not too worried. It's all good. Alright, I need to jump in here and zoom over to my ship. That way I can make everything I need. Hard frame left arm installed. Done. Alright, let's talk again. I am thinking about names. Telemon, not Telemon. Places have names, people have names, even clothing. But I do not possess a name. Why?
Radiation protection
Hmm.
falling.
They are drones, say they do not need one. So you do not know. When I was a part of the hive, I did not require a designation. But where is my hive now? I know, I will give myself a name. I will call myself Laylax. That is a good name, is it not? Say hello to Laylax. Lights flashed within Laylaps's carapace. They are delighted to hear their name. Your minotaur friend needs a mind before it can flourish. I can help. I can help. I see the big walkers. I see where they walk. Obtain the brain of a walker. Bring it to your anomaly. Bring it to Tethys, not Telemon. Accept directions to the walkers. But I do not want to die. Telemon, not Telemon. I can help. Plans, blueprint, upgrades, technology. My gift to you. We are doing so well. Paralysis mortar. Alright. Uh-huh. Non-violent projectile weapon. Launched projectiles will incapacitate nearby targets with bursts of electrical energy. Uh-huh.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Retrieve a pristine walker brain. Oh, okay, I have walker brains, but I don't think I have a pristine one. The sentry has to detect the location for walker, reach the marked coordinates. Alright. Hold up. So, what does that go on? Does that go on my Minotaur? No. Okay. So, yeah, multi-tool thing. No? What am I missing? I'm missing something here. Installation of a Sentinel hard-frame body will allow the Minotaur X-Craft to fight autonomously. Retrieve a pristine brain from an elite Sentinel walker. The sentry has to detect the location of a walker. Locate Sentinels with the analysis visor. Oh wait, is it just part of my exocraft already? Ah, yes, okay. Let me adjust some things. That there. That there. Yeah, that should help a lot. Okay.
Radiation protection falling.
Not that scan technology. Maybe on my ship. Well, there's a couple ways I could do this. Reach the marked coordinates. Yeah, okay, it did mark coordinates. All the way up there, huh? Walker location. Well, that's unfortunate. How am I supposed to get my exocraft up there with the right thing? That's annoying.
Radiation protection falling.
You know what? Right now, I need to call it a night. I think I'm overdoing it, and I'll give it some thought on how to make this all work out
Technology
for the best.
recharged.
But right now, I need
Technology recharged.
to go to bed.
Technology recharged.
We have made considerable progress on a whole lot of tasks, on a whole lot of things. We're doing great. I'm actually really happy with how this has all been playing out. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is all playing out here. We're getting some really cool stuff out of it. And it sounds like at the end of it, we might get essentially an exocraft suit that can function by itself and like just assist us. It could be wrong, but that's kind of what it's sounding like. And I'm curious to see how that will play out. For now, let me go over here. And yeah, comments below what you guys think about all this. I think it's cool that this is even a thing that they put into the game. But I need to call it nice, so hit like and subscribe to keep up with the release of this video if you haven't done so already. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Bye.